one day, my daughter, America, she was 5, but she thinks she's actually like 40. She has this attitude all the time. Like, So one day, we wake up, and she's all about fashion. She has to make sure that if I'm going to take her to school, I got to look good. So I wake up and I'm like, baby, I'm ready to take you to school. She looks at me. You're going like that? I'm like, what? She's like, my friends are going to see you. I'm like, but so what? They're 5 years old. Who cares? I'm married. I'm not going to hit on them. They're not going to hit on me. I'm a married man. So she says, she looks at me, she says, well, I'm old enough to walk by myself. I'm like, what do you mean you're old enough to walk by yourself? She says, I don't want you to take me to school. So at that moment, pride kicked in. I'm like, okay. Tú te vas a pagar los biles, tú vas a comprar la comida, right? That's what parents do, right? Anybody has heard that story? That's what parents do. You know, el día en que tú pagues los biles en esta casa es el día en que vas a llegar a la hora que tú quieras. That's parents. So that day, I'm fighting with my daughter, and I'm like, okay, walk on your own then. I said, walk. I don't care. So she did, because I didn't think she was going to do it. She goes to her room. She grabs her backpack. And as she starts walking out, she goes, so I'm there. She's leaving the house. She walks downstairs. And through the window, I'm like, where's she going? My baby, she's growing up. She's getting married. A lot of mixed emotions are going through my mind because she's walking away. So you know what I did? At that moment, I ran down the stairs. I'm all in my PJs, my hair's all messed up. You know, the neighbors are outside. They're like, what's wrong with this guy? Because at that moment, I went across the street and I was hiding in the cars. I'm serious. They probably thought I was going to do something. They're like, our neighbor, the pastor, has gone crazy. Because I'm in PJs, my hair's all messed up, and I'm hiding in the cars, and I see people watching me. And my daughter, she's walking like she's a grown woman. From far away, I'm watching, and I'm watching, and I'm watching. And she turns the corner, and I turn the corner, and I run. And the teachers that were outside waiting for the kids, they see that I'm right there, because they were worried that she was walking alone. But they see, and I'm like, shh. And I'm walking. She goes into school. I go back to the house. 3:30 come. I go, I pick her up. She comes to the house, and she's bragging to her mother. She says, Mama, I'm a grown woman. This morning, I walked to the school by myself. Little did she know that the father was watching from far away. Little did she know that daddy was waiting to protect her. That if anything would have happened, daddy would have jumped in right away. She thought she was alone. She thought she was grown enough. She thought she had it all together, and she was walking on her own. But little did she know that I was right there every step of the way. That is God's love. Every step of the way. Even though you've tried to walk the way, He's right there with you. Even though you've gone into places that you should have never gone to, He's been right there with you. Even if you've been to the deepest of the pit, He is right there with you. He's walking with you along. His eyes are on you. You might feel left out. You might feel abandoned. You might feel destroyed. You might feel like you're on your own. But I'm here to tell you that He has not abandoned you. Maybe other people have, but not God. He will never do that.